Hi, welcome to our video. Today we're going to be showing you how to transfer library books from the Lockport Public Library to your Kindle. Keep in mind this will work for any version of the Kindle you have, and some of the newer ones if you have like the Kindle Fire. You can follow along actually on that as well, or do all the steps on your computer. The nice thing about it is we can go ahead on our library's website, get all the books we need, and actually transfer it wirelessly to our Kindle. So as long as your Kindle is connected to the internet, there's no plugging in needed, there's no extra steps. Everything is done through the air. So we'll go ahead and get started. First thing we want to do is go ahead and open up an internet browser. So either Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer. It doesn't matter which one you use. I will do Firefox here, and we'll wait for that to open. Okay, good. Now we have our internet open here. All we have to do first is go to the library's website, which is lockportlibrary.org. That's without any spaces, and it's lockportlibrary.org. And you can just hit enter on your keyboard, and it will bring us there. Alright, so once we have the web page up, you'll see one of the first things staring at us is this box that says download audiobooks and ebooks. We want to click on that, and that will bring us to the Overdrive website. Overdrive is a service we use that holds all of our books. We have a partnership with them through our library system, and that's how we can get the books and we can transfer them over to your Kindle. Looking here, it's going to ask us for our library card number. So on the back of your library card, beneath the barcode, you'll see a long number. It starts with like 24094. Just enter the whole thing in without any spaces. I will do mine as an example here. Alright, and once we do that, we can just hit sign in. Alright, and when you see this screen here that says My Account, that means we're logged in and we can go ahead and get our books. First thing we'll want to do is click this Digital Home tab at the top. And what that does is it shows us some of our new books that we have, our most popular ones, new releases, new audiobooks, that kind of thing. You can take a look at those if you want. Otherwise, you can go ahead and search for what you're looking for. If we want to search specifically for a title, we can use this box over to the left here. We can search by either title or author and just type the name right in. What you'll want to do is check this box that says only available copies. The way it works is that we only have one copy of each book. So if someone else has taken one out, you would have to place a hold on it. What happens with that is after the book is returned, you have 3 days to claim it, and we'll send you an email letting you know you have it. If you don't want to place a hold, just check this only available copies box, and it will only show what we have. So for an example, I will search for an author for Stephen King. What we can do is either search his last name, his full name. It shouldn't matter, it should pull up his name either way. So I'll type in his name and hit go. Okay, and we have a list of them here. You'll see the title of it, you can see the cover. What we want to look for is the format that says Kindle Book here. You can ignore this one below it, that's for the Nooks. If you have a Nook, you can use those and see some of our other videos. But we want to stick with the Kindle Book for right now. So let's take a look and see what we have. Okay, if we wanted to get one of these, we could. I don't feel like getting one of Stephen King's books, I've decided. So if you type in an author or a title and you don't see something you like, you can actually browse a different way too. So forget Stephen King. On the left-hand side, if we go down a little bit, scroll down the page, you'll see we have ebook fiction and ebook nonfiction as well. and we can choose the genre, or we can see all of our nonfiction or fiction. So if I want to do historical fiction, I can just click right on that, and it will show me everything in that genre. So I have a list here again with the title, the cover of it, and I can see some of these use the Kindle book. So I'll go ahead and take a look for something I want here. And you'll see down at the bottom of the page here, if there's nothing you want, there's a series of numbers here, and that's how many pages we have of books. If you don't see something you like, you can hit next or hit previous to go back. Alright, we'll see what we have. Now, what we've got here is an example of a book who's been taken out. Across from where it says Kindle book here, it says place a hold. That means the book has already been taken out. If we want to place a hold for it, all we have to do is click this place a hold, and I would choose my email address here, make sure it's right, and just click place a hold. What will happen is after it comes back, they'll just send us an email, and we can go ahead and retrieve it using our My Account tab up here. What I will do though is go back and I'll see if I can find another book here. And you can see all of these that say place a hold, those are taken out. So we want to look for a different one here. Okay, so this one, Love Finds a Way. We can tell that it's available to be taken out because it says available copies, 1, right here. And across from where it says Kindle book, it says add to selections. So in order to get this book, we'll go ahead and do that. I just have to click add to selections. And it'll show us our title here just to make sure it's correct. We can click proceed to checkout. And then we can choose 7 or 14 days. What will happen is after that time period, it will automatically go back. So there's no late fees, no having to worry about returning it at all. It goes back automatically. So I'll just pick 7 days here, and we can go ahead and click confirm checkout. Okay, so at this point the book is in my account, but I actually have to go ahead and go to Amazon to get it transferred over to my Kindle. To do that is relatively easy. All we have to do is click Get for Kindle, and it will open up a page on Amazon for us. Again, you'll see the title of it and you'll see the cover of the book. All I have to do is click this Get Library Book over in the right hand corner here. And it's going to ask me for my email address and password. This is my Amazon account. If you're already signed in, it will skip this page, but since I'm not, I have to enter that information. So I'll just go ahead and do that. And just click sign in. Alright, so what will happen here is you can choose a device to send your book to. So, for example, if your family has more than one Kindle, you can send it to, you can choose which one you send it to. I will go ahead and check my iPod, because iPods, iPads, iPhones, and other smartphones, you can actually download a Kindle app, and it works the same way. So what it does is it sends it to my iPod with the Kindle app. If you see your Kindle listed here, it would say, John's Kindle, Steve's Kindle, whatever you've named it, and you would just pick it from the list and hit continue. And at this point, it is all set. As soon as I see it says thanks, and then it'll show your name, it means is being delivered. So as long as your Kindle or iPod or whatever is connected to the wireless internet, it will start sending it right away. You'll see it downloaded, within a couple minutes, and then you can go ahead and read it. You'll have, either 7 or 14 days to read your book, then it automatically goes back. If you do finish early, you can send it back early. The way you would want to do that is to click on this Manage Your Kindle link. And if you go right to Amazon, it's on the top here, Manage Your Kindle. So I would click on that. We'll say I'm done reading my book early, or it's not what I want. All I have to do is, it shows a list here, and it shows all the books I've taken out and the books I've bought from my Kindle. The ones we've taken out are ones that say Digital Library here. So this Love Finds a Way, that's the one we just took out. I would go ahead and move all the way over to the right here where this button says Actions, and all I have to do is choose Return this book. And again, it asks me if I'm sure. I just hit yes, and you'll see the little green, it just disappeared. It says successfully returned, and that's all there is to it. You'll still see it in the list here for a day or two, but it will clear on your library card account, so you won't have to worry about clogging up your list there. So at this point it's already back, and I can go ahead and take out more books if I want. I should mention that you can take out up to 5 books at a time, so you can repeat this process up to 5 times, and as soon as you return one or one goes back, then you can check out another one. At that point, that's all there is really to it. If you have any questions, you can always call the library at 433-5935, or stop up in the 3rd floor. Just ask for help and we'll be happy to help you out there. Otherwise, visit our YouTube page at youtube.com/keylockport, and you can see more of our videos there. Thanks for watching. Have a good afternoon.